to Switzerland, and Switzerland is then very famous for all these mountains. And in fact, as the moment I'm speaking, 2 of your seniors are now in Switzerland working on a project with us. Okay, so let me introduce myself again after talking so long. What I'm doing, I am actually the team lead for 2 teams, market reach and also information management. So market reach means everything to do with sales and marketing, the system for sales and marketing, customer relationship management. Information management, on the other hand, is about reporting and also analytics. Okay? Now a bit about HILTI. We are a global company present in about 120 countries, and here we have about more or less 22,000 employees worldwide, and as a matter of fact, we have more than 200,000 of customers contacts every day. So if you can then link back to today's class, what that means is a lot of data is being generated every minute, and this data means information to us, and we need to use this data to better manage our customer relationship. Okay? Now this is a little bit about our products. What we mainly do, we manufactures products, construction related products, from the engineering to measuring, drilling, demolitions, all heavy duty products. Okay, questions about this one? So if you can imagine, our type competitor is like Bosch, for example, so that is easier to compare. Huh? Now, why I show this one is basically, when you buy something from a company, what do you value from the company? What do you want from the company?
After sales.
Come again?
Good service.
Quality?
After sales.
After sales? Customer support. So this is about, you want to have a relationship also with, when you buy something, right? You want that person to acknowledge that you have bought something and give you the services that you deserve. So this is exactly also what we're looking for, customer relationship management. Basically, we sell our things in 4 channels. The first channel is actually customer service. You call anybody from the hotline, then someone will attend to you. Hello, Mr. A, how are you today, and etc. So customer service. Second is a salesman. We have people who really drives the van. You may have seen some HILTI vans, some HILTI rig van around. Drive vans to sell to construction site, giving the tools. And HILTI Center, you walk in and buy. And of course, e-business, online channel, you can buy through websites. You can we can link our ERP system to their customers' ERP system as well. So, I'm seeing a little bit of confused faces. If you have questions, raise up. Going once, twice, very good. Next. Now, let's begin. Before I go into the heart or the center of our discussion today, right, I will first start with the question, why are you here today? Except for that you have to attend this class, why are you here today? Do you know, or what do you want to take away from the class today? Come again? Big data. Okay, knowledge about big data. You want to take away big data? That's a bit difficult, you know. I don't know how to give you big data to take away. I can let you know what it means by big data, okay? I can guarantee you that. And but the question is, what is big data to you? What does it mean? A lot, volume of data, yep. Variety of data. Velocity, how fast it comes, okay? Any more? So what you have described is correct, right? Velocity, variety, volume of data. But have you think a bit, one step further? If we have this data and we don't do anything to it, means it's nothing. So big data without analytics is basically nothing. It's just a pile of data that nobody understands. Okay, so we need to always marry between data and analytics together. That's why the topic that I'm going to do today is data to insights. It's not about big data analytics alone, but data to insights. What kind of insights can we bring out of it? Okay, so you mentioned already the elements, volume, variety, velocity, and also analytics. So the question again is, why Nicholas and I here? Well, I am not a data scientist. I am a team lead, so I do people management, but this topic falls into my area. So basically, I know a little bit about what the company wants to do about big data and what do we want to achieve. What is the end goal that we want to get from big data? That is what I want to share with you today. Okay, data to insights at HILTI. So today, in this topic, I give you two overview how we see it, and also sharing with you some of the projects that we have done, and some projects that are ongoing. And at the end, to wrap up this session with the three key dimensions that we see required in big data. Okay. So what we want to do with big data is we want to use this data to our side, where we want to use it for managing customer relationship company, because we are a company that do direct sales, means we have really a warm body talking to our customer. So we need to know as much as possible about our customer, and hence we want to use this as a level for us to reach there, especially in the digital age with so much influence of social media, so much data that is out there. So in data analytics, as you see this, right, data analysis is in the center, where there are different types of data, social, search data, email campaigns. HILTI Online is our online web store. We also want to pump in a bit more insights to our HILTI Online. We want to have also personalized apps, meaning to say that when a customer look at a piece of information, this information is not meant for everyone, but only meant for him. Imagine you are the one who is viewing at the information, and the information is as if speaking to you. Dear Miss Joey, I know that yesterday at 3:15 you browsed our website for a power tools drilling machine, but you also compare it with Bosch. But let me show you now why ours is better. So in that case, we are one step further already in engaging with customer. So that is what we want to do. And CRM of the future, customer relationship management of the future. If we, in this dimension, we want to basically say, we have data that we gather from our product, our drilling machine that have a sensor. And from the product, we also want to gather information from customer service and marry this together. Let's say, for example, this product is used for a year already and is due for service. And basically, I know my salesman is going to see this customer. With the analytics, I can also tell my salesman, hey, also remind your customer that is due for service. Okay? So in here, we have internally in our company, we call it Champion 2020. This is our company strategy. And this company strategy, you don't need to read through the data, the information here now is too much, and it's not that relevant. But what we want to say is, on a company level, we know very clear that we want to go to this direction, to use data to find insights. And here, we come up with 3 activities that we need to focus on for data analytics, which is here. The first thing is about data management and data science and analytics delivery. So if we talk about big data analytics, it must have these 3 areas. Data management, where we get our data from, how do we store the data, how do we retrieve the data, how do we make relationship within the data. Data science, how can we create an algorithm to train the data, to find insights from the data, and analytics delivery. So if you have all the analytics available, how do you want to envision or put it in HILTI Online or put it in mobile apps? That is also called analytics delivery. So there are 3 areas that we are looking at: data management, data science, and analytics delivery. Questions so far? Okay, good. Now, in our company, how do we classify the data? Basically in 3 big clusters. So HILTI relevant data, we have first and foremost internal data. Like I mentioned, we have 4 different sales channels, right? And every 4 sales channel, we collect a lot of data, and that is what we call internal data. And internal data then is also segregated to structured and unstructured data. Structured means things that you can see in tables. So when you do your database, when you design your relationship diagrams, am I talking foreign language here, or you know database, right?
Yeah.
Okay, very well. Just want to confirm. So structured data, so we have tables defined, relationship defined, those are structured. We can easily pull data out. But we also have unstructured data, meaning that someone call our customer service and say, hello, Mr. Hilti, your tools really, really good, right? Or yes, the S word that you say, maybe, right? Because it broke down halfway, or because it doesn't work anymore. So these things, because in some of our products we also have sensors, and in these sensors, maybe this product is meant to use at 90 degrees, but this customer use at 45 degrees. So maybe it's a training issues. So these data are all unstructured data, and how we want to get the information out of it and store it is also one question here, right? Products data, as I mentioned, in our products we have sensors, and this data then can provide more insights to us as well. External, no foreign to you, social media data. We also have data from data traders where we can buy data from, let's say, the sales data for year 2013 for this company. So there are some published data that we can buy as well. So in terms of different types of data and the velocity of data that's coming in every day, this is happening around this area for HILTI. Okay? No questions, huh? No questions, I will ask questions later. Okay? So now, big data analytics means we want to leverage the potential of all these different data, combining them using some algorithms and using advanced statistical methods to get insights out of it. I understand you have attended the session from SAS already. So there are certain tools out there that can help you to generate this data. And of course, SAS is not the only one. We also have we use open source language as well. For example, R, Python. So we use that as well to run the algorithms. Right, so the importance of predictive analysis. So we are really now need to transform ourselves from a feeling or gut feeling based decision making to a evidence based decision making. Imagine now I'm the marketing manager, and I wanted to launch a product, and I'm thinking to launch it in quarter 1, 2, 3, or 4 of 2016. So if I say, quarter 1, Chinese New Year, I don't want to work. So quarter 2, not too bad, I'll do quarter 2. But little that you know, if we have data, we might find out that quarter 1 is a good timing because everyone is starting the year, they're enthusiastic to do things, they buy new stuff, they're ambitious. But if we based on gut feeling, then we basically miss that window. So that is also the importance of transformation of gut feeling to evidence-based. That is what we want to achieve, yeah? And how do we do that now in HILTI? Do we just come up with random examples, or we just wake up one day and say, let's do it? We do a recommender engine, for example. Not really. This is all driven by our business units. We collect use cases. How do they see this working for them? For example, one of the project that we work on is, we call it the product recommender engine. So you can imagine things like Amazon. When you go Amazon, buy certain things, right? You look for a book, then they may suggest also other books based on what other people buy. So this is also something that we work on. And on top of here, mass individualization. This trend is coming more and more. When you log into a website, you will be very delighted if that website is able to greet you by your name and basically follow up with you from the previous purchase. Like for example, you buy a tool, and the next time you log in, it asks you how was your satisfaction level with the tool, if you have any questions, and you can click one button to go to customer service if you have any questions. So that gives a much personalized feeling when a person go into a website rather than Mr. ABC visit the same website, they get the same information. This is what we call the mass individualizations. We want to do one-to-one marketing, targeted marketing based on the data that we collect on this person, on the net, on the data that we received. Okay? Of course, there are also other areas. We can also use it for innovation of the products. Basically, like I said, in our tools, we have sensors, right? And in these sensors, we collect the data and say, a lot of users use our product in a 45-degree way, but we design it for 90 degrees. And hence, our customer service recorded that there are a lot of complaints. Tools are not working. Then we find out, actually, we look into the design. Maybe 90 degrees is not the right way. So we need to redesigning, innovating our products again to be able to work at a 45 degrees, for example. So suit the user, not suit the guy in the lab. Okay? And market and competitor intelligence, basically we need to know what other people are doing as well. And efficiency increase. Okay? So in this picture, again, don't try to read the word. I know my presentation slides here are not too good because it will lead you to reading the words. But what we try to say, look at the picture. Here we have a lot of data, a lot of users, right? And from these users, how can we better target and make sure this guy buys it or this guy buys it? If we go with a general assumption that, this guy maybe will like power drills. We suggest everyone here power drills. But maybe the guy over here is doing bridge. This is doing interior design. So power drills may be not applicable for the guys who is building a bridge. They don't need a small drill to drill a little hole. So that is what we meant by individuals marketing. So they produce data, we have algorithms, and basically we churn out. Each individual is actually unique, depending on their job, depending on the trade they are in, whether it's engineering, or whether it is civil, mechanical, they need different tools. We can't basically tell different people the same information and hope they will buy from us. So we need to have a personalized information, right? So tailor-made lead generation. Okay, so that is what we want to do, what we aspire to do as a company, and what we have started. In these next few slides, I want to share with you some projects that we have done, some proof of concept, some prototypes that we run, and the results that we have gotten so far. Before I go into this, any questions at all? Really? You know, when you don't have questions, either you really understand it and I've done a great job, or you don't understand it at all. Which one? First or second? You really, really understand it. Okay. Okay, thank you for your feedback. So, shall I talk more about the previous ones? Any one of the slides that you would want to review again? About the big data use cases. Okay. I really like your feedback. This one, right? Okay. So, let me talk slowly now. So in these use cases, it's a bit nervous. I stand here with all of you looking at me, some falling asleep. So I get a bit nervous, so I talk very fast. And you need to remind me, So, okay, in these use cases, in HILTI, basically for all the projects that we work on, we base on it on use cases. We will not work on something until we have a solid use case from the business. So let's say the marketing guy tells us, we want to have a campaign. We want to launch a campaign to sell our new products. And we do not know when to sell, who to target, where to sell, for example. So we gather the use cases. So they want to have campaign, they want to launch new products, and this product, then we need to get more information. Is it a product for engineering, or product for civil engineering or mechanical engineering? Then basically from here, on this mass individualization, we have also salesmen going every day to, what's your name? What's your name? Jenny. Jenning. Jining. Okay. So Jining, so let's say I'm a TS, I go to Jining today. So I try to sell my power tool to her, and here you tell me, no, your power tool sucks. No, I don't like it, for example, because of your drill bit is not strong enough, for example. So okay, I take it. No brutal feedback, but I take it. So this is the information I take from you. So I go to you again. What's your name? Jun Hong, right? So Jun Hong, I also try to sell the same power tool to him. Then I say, come on, Joey, I'm building a bridge. You sell me this tiny, miny power tool. It's not going to help me. So fine, I take this again. No, I know I targeted my customer wrongly already. So with these two information, I can talk to many other customers as well. They will give me feedback, right? And at the same time, maybe someone wants to also buy something from us, call the customer service. Hello, I need to also purchase a demolition tool. And that person generates data also. So each individual, each interaction generates a lot of data. But this data, how can I use it to my benefit? Basically, if I know Jenning is from civil engineering, and someone up there, I'm using my laser to point this guy. Let's say if you are also from civil engineering, then I know this may suck for you as well. Then I will do my homework based on any comments or any complaints that you have given to my customer service. And maybe you say, no, it's not good, the drill bits break. Then I will come back to you, suggest to him. I know there's a lot of complaints, so today I bring along with you another variety of drill bits. Maybe you can try this drill bit. So the acceptance level is faster. So based on your input, on his complaints, I give a better suggestions to someone else, for example, in the same way. So this is mass-produced data, and I individualize them based on the input that you have, or the interaction that you had with us. Okay? Is that clear? Okay, good. So this is the main thing. If you ask also many companies, or you do some research online, many companies are also focusing on mass individualization. Why? Simple reason because you want to feel appreciated, right now. You want to feel that you are in control of what you buy. You do not want to feel like, no, he doesn't care about me or whatever. If one customer felt that I'm always being taken care of, they know what I want, they know my complaints, they work on my complaints, then it's a successful case for us. Okay? So, hence I think in this slide, this part is the most focused at the moment. And for the others, of course, if we have capacity, this will also be the focus as well. Like I said, there are too many data. We just need to select where we want to start from. And in HILTI, we start from sales. We start from getting insights to get more sales. Like for example, products, this is for products delivery innovations, right? So that is comes second, but we want to start from sales where we immediately can see some results. Okay? Going once? Guys up there, okay? The handsome guy on a white shirt. Okay, So you're laughing because he's handsome, or you're laughing because I call him handsome? Okay, now a little bit about the project. I do some time check. 107. Okay, a little bit about the project that we have done. Last year, we actually did this project. We worked together with one of our subsidiary in Europe. Basically, we compare the 3 different ways of doing campaigns. So first thing is we develop a model. So our data scientists develop a model to do for a specific product chosen by the business. Then we do some campaign on it. So how do we do campaign? Where do we play our game? We use a model to decide. Then we also do a random selection, means the marketing manager today morning, if he wake up, he feel like I want to select something. So random selection on where I want to do my campaigns. And one more is our territory salesman or the marketing guys select. You following me? So basically from these three ways, we are trying to compare and see, if we have a data analytics in the middle, would it actually bring us forward further? Or it will just be as good as the marketing manager's brain. So from here we have some results. Basically we send these email campaigns based on these models suggestions to 500 customers, 500 active customers and 500 passive customers. The same thing, using random selection, they select 500 emails to send out, and he select also 500 emails to send out. So these three areas send out the emails. Now, what is the results? Look over here, right? In the model selection where we developed the algorithms, it has suggested that we send to 500. Here at the end, 63 of them actually bought from the email. Open the email, look at it. I want this, so I buy it, for example. And hence, the number is small, but this actually means that at least we are earning some money from that because our pool is rather small. Random selections, at the end, only 24 people buy. So based on just close your eye, randomly select a few emails, send out, only 24 people actually buy from it. And let's say if this marketing manager with 10 years experience knows so much about the users, also only 28 people buy. So this actually shows to us, when you look at these three numbers, it shows to us that with an analytics in hand, with the capability to process more data, more insights, we can better target our customers. So the success rate here is higher than any of this. So that gives us a bit more confirmation that this is the right way to go, and we should go full-fledged on it. So that is on the campaign. But we also have a project with collaboration with some universities where they do text mining from our customer care notes, basically to identify what are the biggest areas that we need to improve. Of course, the words here you see is in German because basically this is Switzerland data, and this is German. So what we want to do, we use text mining to classify text notes, we detect patterns, and we act accordingly. Right? Then the last one is, we call it process mining. Basically, before a customer buys something for us, there must be a journey. Either they have talked to their friends, they do reviews on online, or they talk to customer service, they talk to salesmen before they really buy. So we also want to collect all these touch points with us and find out where is the triggering point, and we repeat that again. Okay, so this comes to my last slide in terms of big data analytics. Like I said, I want you to take away, when you talk about big data or big data analytics, it's not really only about the data. It's not only about the volume of data, the variety of data, or the velocity of data, because that means nothing if you don't do any analytics on it. So here we say data management, basically how we want to store, use, make relationship about the data. Then from here we need to do the data science, the algorithms, the rule-based business logic, and come up with what to recommend, for example. And at the end, when you have this, it has to go to analytics delivery. Basically, whether you tell the territory salesman that, hey, talk to customer A on this topic, or you send out email campaigns, or you tell customer service. Okay? So this is the three areas of data analytics as we see it in HILTI: data management, data science, and analytics delivery. Okay? Question? Come on, you must have some question that you're confused or I'm not clear. Really? So all ready to become data scientists already? Not too sure. Ready to go. Okay. Well, just also one note, right? That in the wave of big data analytics, what kind of profile does company look for? Not only to HILTI, but to many companies. What kind of profiles? Not only people who work on algorithms, but we also need people who knows databases, relationship, people who knows UI, UX, for example, know how to deliver the message. So it's a different types of profiles of people is required to make this work. But most important, it should be powered by the use cases that is required from the business. Okay. I think this is asking me to stop. But just give me a few more minutes. I want to also let you know, for this, it's not possible without people, without you guys here who are talents, right? Who can bring this topic forward. So with this, I wanted to also show you a bit. Let's skip this one since it's asking me to stop already. I want to introduce you to a bit of HILTI Global IT. Our organization, basically in IT of HILTI, we operate in 3 strategic locations. First one in our headquarters in Europe, Liechtenstein or next to Switzerland, and we have also in Asia, KL. So we are the second biggest strategic location for HILTI, and the last but not least is Tulsa and Plano in US. So we have 3 strategic locations and all working on the same topic. Right, some write-up. And for HILTI Asia IT, now we are somewhere here. We are total about 70 plus people, and we are still expanding. So we are still aggressively hiring people. So any one of you who is looking for internship or permanent employment, also do approach me later on if you would like to talk about it. Okay? And I think this is my last slide, if I'm not mistaken. So we have in HILTI, right? We have 4 divisions.
Project management. You got class tomorrow? No. Besides project management.
Okay.
I got interview.
Thank you. We have basically 4 divisions. One is process, which is deal with SAP. One is infrastructure, cloud services, mobile applications, and also operations. Okay, this is just to give you a bit of insights, huh? So now I pass on to my colleague, where he will show a bit to you on our upcoming competition. Right? Thank you.